I might swim to the States, but I'm sure as hell not taking a goddamn airplane.
From the moment you get past what they call security until the moment you leave the airport of your destination, you are de facto a fucking prisoner. You are in a totalitarian state. But I do my part for security. I raise dogs, and as you can see, we have Eula. She's a Catalonian sheepdog. She's fluent in 2 languages. I've been raising genitalia sniffing dogs since I was about 4 years old. And I've got to say, she's really good at it.
People have called me disgruntled and a dissenter. And they're right. And, you know, it's no fun. It's no fun. I'm not having a good time seeing all this stuff happen. I'm not having fun, you know, like complaining about it. I'm not having fun being disgruntled.
I think Ben had he was very caustic at times. He was very ascetic at times. Now, this caustic and this ascetic coming together doesn't work.
Everybody's going insane. Everybody's going insane. Everybody's going insane. Everybody's going in.
BenYoung is a fine, outstanding individual. Where is BenYoung?
I still have a vision of him in my head. Kind of shortish, reddish, brown hair.
He was a wild card now. Articulate guitar player for sure.
Ben was just as nice a guy as you can imagine. Just loved music.
Ben was a complete asshole. Oh, I loved Ben. I loved him. He made my heart pound.
Quite the attitude, BenYoung. Very opinionated. Don't argue with him. You know, he's gonna change his mind.
I've heard of someone named BenYoung. Apparently he wrote songs.
I was reminded that he was on the cutting edge of absolute insanity.
This has been a long time now, but Ben was one of the more civilized members of the group, wasn't he? Oh, yeah.
Ben was probably the most aggressive person I ever met.
A rowdy soul, and he was a damn good guitar player. Good singer, too.
I was never really friends with Ben. There's no reason for that.
Ben intimidated the shit out of me.
Sort of a combination of circus rock, burlesque.
Beer and cigarettes. He always said, you know, the essentials first.
Ben was the reason I got back to playing music.
Ben was like a real songsmith. Ben could really write.
Ben, oh, well, thing.
He was really smart and wanted you to know that.
I know he lives in Europe now, and I always back then even thought he seemed kind of European.
But he has his continent, I have mine. Works out, he doesn't like to travel.
He's paranoid.
Yeah.
And he just, something about the RS.
We're picking up Mr. BenYoung coming in all the way in from Madrid, Spain.
I think he snuck himself in a case.
Ben! Where are you, man? BenYoung! Anybody seen BenYoung? BenYoung, ladies and gentlemen, has arrived in America.
Yeah, well, that was a moment's peril, wasn't it? I got there jet lagged as a motherfucker and clearly had to sleep it off.
He wanted a smoking room and a bar nearby that allowed smoking.
A smoking room and a smoking bar.
I think he said they don't have a PA and it was bring your own chair.
The Hall of Fame, is that what it's called? Oh my goodness.
What an impressive name, huh?
It is indeed.
Check out the backdrop.
Wait a minute. We can do some rehearsals right now.
3, 4, ba-da-da-dum, 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 bang, bang, bang.
I'm sorry, I fucked it up early.
1, 2, ready, go.
I'm standing up, for God's sake. I mean, come on. Let me sit down. This is a sit-down song.
Deconstruction my ass. I ain't a living in the past, but losing all the blue coats left. All brothers need the skin.
This isn't working as well as I'd hoped.
Like a country mouse.
There is a song that I think is wonderful. It's traditional. Well, it's a cruel world we live in. We had this sort of a reggae thing going, slightly reggae,
chorus?
offbeat. Yes, this is the verse. Okay, it's a cruel world we live in. You're no help at all. It's a shame what you did to your name, which would be your chorus. The higher you fly, the harder you're gonna fall. It's a shame what you did to your name. Well, you're playing with the wrong guy. I'm gonna make a scene, man. Tell me this, tell me that. You don't tell me where it's at. Then you do that. Who needs you? You had your fun, what? For you run a nunnery. You think it's funny, well, who needs you?
I know this song, BenYoung, 'cause I played it 20 years ago. 1, 2, 3. Out of time, out of place, as solid as rock, and empty as air, and empty as air, where dreams take place, and memories and prayers hang in the air, hang in the air. The big wheel of the sky keeps turning, round and round rolls a circle of days, the spinning web of unknown textures, the spinning web that spins the days. Taken there, that bright place, up in air, and you have nothing to say when the world falls away. The big wheel of the sky keeps turning, round and round rolls a circle of days. Unknown textures, spinning web that spins the days. falls away, when the world falls away, when the world falls away, when the world falls away.
Playing music, well, that was fun because we got to, you know, do our thing, and they'd give us free beer and stuff like that. We'd be partying our asses off on stage. We'd actually get paid for it, you know. Can you believe that?